Hey, welcome back, everyone. It's me, Mr. 4K. So there's this idea floating around that the new appointed CEO Asha Sharma, who is making all kinds of headlines. I call her shaker and mover. Um, there's this leak again. It's a leaked memo. I don't know what's going on at the Xbox. It's like a Watergate. It's like it's worse than Richard Nixon's Watergate. It's leaking so much. There's this leaked memo. Okay, again, take it with a grain of salt. All right, it's just a rumor. I don't know. You have to. The reason I'm saying this is for the record because we don't know if this is true or not. But apparently, it's a leaked memo where they had a conversation about possibly making Xbox not called Microsoft Gaming. Like she wants to remove the Microsoft Gaming, and from what I have heard, she has removed this whole idea and title of Microsoft Gaming. So that's it. There's no more Microsoft Gaming. It's just Xbox. Like her main focus seems to be just, hey, we're Xbox. Yes, you know, Microsoft is the corporation, just like Sony is corporation, but PlayStation is PlayStation, right? Yes, it's owned by Sony, Microsoft owned, Xbox owned by Microsoft, but she doesn't want there to be a confusion. I think she really wants people to feel like that they are part of this ecosystem called Xbox, like we were back in Xbox 360. We were back in the original Xbox, and those were the good days. The original Xbox in 2001, Xbox 360 in 2005. Those were the days. And I think she wants to bring that back. So apparently, from what I have heard, and again, take this with a grain of salt. Grain of salt, all right? This is nothing set in stone. I only know what you guys know, what everybody else knows, whatever's out there on the internet, okay? I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not like Nostradamus, all right? So just for the record, apparently, this leaked memo, there's been a conversation about, since now they have removed the whole, this is not an Xbox, they removed that. This whole idea of, Microsoft Gaming, they removed that. Because she doesn't want to be a publisher, apparently. Because if you're going to call yourself, this is an Xbox or Microsoft Gaming, then you are saying we're publishers. And Microsoft used to be a publisher before Xbox in 2001, like in 1998, 1999, even early 2000, they were publishers. They used to publish Microsoft Gaming Studios. So she removed the whole Microsoft Gaming. It's just Xbox Gaming. So there has been a leaked conversation about, again, this is allegedly, take it with a grain of salt. I have to be like a lawyer here because I don't want you to think that I'm misinforming or anything like that. So for the record, that they've been talking about possibly having some sort of revision of what the Xbox is supposed to be. It's just a revision. They're looking at this revision. Revision meaning like, let's talk about this. What can we do with this brand to make it more exclusive? And I think that's what she's trying to do. Okay, now, do I believe this is going to happen? Do I believe that she will be able to achieve this? Look, man, I put my money on Asha. She's been very successful. If you look at her resume, she's been very successful. She knows how to manage, companies. She's a shaker and a mover, and she knows. And I think there's a good reason why Satya hired her. I'm pretty sure even Satya was impressed by her resume, and I mean, I think we're all impressed by what she has accomplished in just like few weeks. How long has she been here? Like few weeks, give or take, right? Not to mention the fact that she's beautiful and attractive, but that's not the main thing. Sure, it helps, to have a very attractive, beautiful CEO. Sure, but it's what she can do, like in terms of her title, her job as a CEO. And I mean, really, I would put my money on her. Now, I know what you guys want to know. So, all right, Mr. Forky, get to the point. I know, I hear you. So, do I think that this will happen? Do I think this conversation that has been leaked, that they're having this conversation regarding possibly bringing back exclusivity, right? Are they gonna go back to exclusivity? I look. I would love for this to happen. Okay, I would love to see this happen because that would give the Xbox the original like meaning, what it means to be an Xbox. Then you can be very proud and say, hey, I'm an Xbox owner, dude. I can only play. You can only play Gears E-Day on the Xbox Project Helix. You can only play Forza Horizon 6 on Project Helix, right? Think about that. If they remove the whole no more red lines, let's say there are boundaries, and let's say you are a PlayStation owner and you're like, man, I really want to play that Forza Horizon 6, and the only way I can play it, it's on Project Helix. Well, guess what? You are buying that Project Helix. Let's say you want to play Fable, and the only place you can play Fable, it's Project Helix. You're buying that Project Helix. Gears of War, E-Day, you buying that Project Helix. Would this help? Absolutely. Just those three games that I named, Fable, E-Day, Gears of War, and Forza Horizon 6, those three games, absolutely. Even as a PlayStation owner, you would say, man, I need Project Helix. So this would really help Xbox in a big way. And I put my money on Asha Sharma, dude. Why? Because I'm already impressed, dude, what she has achieved. Look what she has achieved in just 6 weeks. She's been a CEO for like 6 weeks, and look, like that's like what, 1 month. 1 month. 6 weeks, okay. It's a 1 month. So 1 month. I know 1 month is 4 weeks, but I don't want to count that extra 7 days. But okay, just put a circle at 1 month. So 6 weeks, 1 month. Okay, a month and a half. Okay, so 10 days. Let me see. Actually, month and a half. All right, 6 weeks, month and a half. I'm sorry. It's early in the morning. All right, so month and a half, 6 weeks, month and a half, and after 6 weeks, month and a half, look what she has achieved. She reduced the price, and no one thought that this would be possible. Even Phil Spencer couldn't do this. Even Sarah Bond couldn't do this, right? And she stepped in and she did it. She removed the whole, this is not an Xbox, removed that. She removed Microsoft Gaming to now to Xbox Gaming, and now she reduced the price to $23 a month. I'm telling you, my money is on her, and now she's talking about this possible merger with Netflix. She's having conversation with Netflix executives. Listen, my money is on her. So I know some of you don't believe that this will happen. Okay, we'll just have to wait till next year to see where this goes. But my money is on her. I think there's a good possibility this might happen. because everything indicates that she's going for what made the Xbox. I think what she realized is this: what Phil Spencer has done, what Sarah Bond has done, and she's looking at it like, why did you guys do this? What are you trying to do? No red lines. So, and look, I love Phil Spencer. He's a great man. He's a great guy. But even she is like looking at Phil. I love you, but dude, like, seriously, the whole point of Xbox is exclusivity, and now you turn that into some sort of a publisher. So then what's the point of owning an Xbox console if you can play it anywhere? There has to be some core value, meaning, or why you purchased that console in the beginning. And the whole idea of a console is exclusivity. Nintendo knows that, PlayStation knows that. But somewhere along the way, Phil Spencer had this weird dream. I don't know what happened. He woke up one day, I don't know, he just had this weird dream that he wants no red lines and just become a publisher. And that was a mistake. Let's be honest. It didn't work out. And again, we got to give the guy credit for what he has done in 2013 by saving the Xbox. But let's be honest. He made a mistake with this whole no red lines, publisher. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, how does it make any sense that I can play Microsoft Flight Simulator, a Microsoft game, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 with PlayStation VR 2, but there's no VR on the Xbox? How is that fair to the Xbox fans who invested heavily into the Xbox? How's that fair? That they can't, enjoy the VR, but PlayStation fans can enjoy the VR. There's it's too much confusion, and I think she realized that. Like, well, this is wrong. She's looking at it objectively as a someone who understands the value of your company. You got to give people the value. Like, I don't care if you're DirecTV, Dish Network, if you're Disney Plus, Netflix, whichever company. As a CEO of a company, you have to understand, what are we all about as a company? What are we trying to achieve? What is our goal? And these are the questions that she's asking. What are we all about? What are we trying to achieve? And she's like, well, I'm a CEO of Xbox, and Xbox is a brand. And it's a console brand that's been very successful since 2001. So now why change it? And I think she wants to slowly, gradually bring Xbox to what it used to be. Now, do I believe this will happen? Do I believe that we'll have those only on Xbox? Well, this will also help the Game Pass. Not only do you get the day one exclusives, but these exclusives are only exclusives to Xbox. So this will also increase the value of the Xbox Game Pass and the value of the Project Helix. And I think this could be a huge win. And if this whole thing with the Netflix works out, well, then that's a major big win, this whole merger with Netflix. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, we'll see what happens. But this is just a rumor. It's a leaked rumor. This supposedly, allegedly leaked memo where they're having this revision talking about removing the whole Microsoft gaming and calling it only Xbox gaming, and this indicates the possibility of conversation, having this revision of conversation of bringing back the exclusivity, bringing back the Xbox, and we'll see. Now, here's what I think most likely scenario is going to be, and this is what I think. I don't think we will have permanent. Just hear me out. This is what I think. I don't think we will have permanent, like, Xbox exclusives. where they always stay there, and that's it. But I think we will have timed exclusives for like a 1 year. And look, even Sony's doing that, but they're putting their stuff on the PC, right? So 1 year exclusive, and after 1 year, then they put it to PC and PlayStation and other places, like possibly Nintendo. So I think that's what she might be doing. And you know what? For 1 year, that's a pretty good deal. For 1 year, you get to play the game for 1 year, and that's going to bring a lot of revenue. That's going to bring a lot of business. So I think she might do that. Well, you get to play these exclusives for 1 year, and you know what? To be able to play for 1 year, that's a pretty good deal, and that also adds the value to the Game Pass and the console called Project Helix. So that's what I think. But I don't think we will have a permanent only on Xbox. But if she does that, if she achieves that, well then, wow. All I can say is wow. But don't be surprised if she does that. Like I said, my money's on her. Don't be surprised if she actually makes this happen. Okay, if she brings these only on Xbox permanent, like specific titles like Gears and Halo and Forza, and then everything else in between, it's like a timed exclusive for 1 year. Don't be surprised. And if she does that, if she can bring that, then we're going back to the old days, and that's great. That's what we want. We want to have, some sort of core value of what it means to be investing into Xbox ecosystem. So that's what I think. Again, I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. This is just my, opinions. I'm speculating based on these leaks. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, but I certainly would bet my money on Asha Sharma. Okay, look what she has achieved in just 6 weeks, which is what, month and a half. So it's pretty impressive. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.